Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome back to the Thai Expat Daily Show. Now, before we dive into today's topic and news stories, I've got something special to share with you that'll help you on your language learning journey. Now, today's show is proudly sponsored by Ling, the easy path to hard languages. If you've ever wanted to pick up Thai or any other language but didn't know where to start, well, this app has got you covered. With Ling, you get fun, interactive lessons that make learning actually enjoyable. And here's the best part, they're offering you a 7-day free trial to get you started. So if you're curious about how much you can learn in just a week, click the link in the description below. So don't miss out, give it a try and see how Ling can be your easy path to hard languages. And once again, big thanks to Ling for sponsoring today's show. But now that's all done and dusted, let's jump into the top trending stories here in Thailand today. The Transport Ministry is gearing up for a significant move that could reshape Bangkok's traffic woes. The Transport Minister has announced a proposal to introduce congestion charges in Bangkok's busiest zones, aimed at reducing traffic, cutting pollution and generating funds to buy back electric train projects. Now, he revealed that the Office of Transport and Traffic Policy and Planning, the OTP, has been tasked with developing a congestion charge model within the next 6 months. The collected fees, he explained, would bolster an infrastructure fund dedicated to reclaiming electric train services from private operators, ultimately allowing the government to roll out a uniform 20 baht flat fare across all of Bangkok's train systems. Now, he is confident that a congestion charge won't just ease traffic, but also curb Bangkok's air pollution levels. He acknowledged that similar policies met strong resistance abroad, but here in Thailand, a surprising majority, over 60%, appear to back the proposal. Only residents in the targeted zones are raising concerns, prompting the government to consider exemptions for locals. Meanwhile, the Transport Ministry spokesperson added further insight, noting that the OTP had been studying congestion charges since 2019, with input from global examples in cities like London, Singapore, Stockholm, and Milan. Each of these cities has demonstrated the benefits of a well-planned congestion charge, with London, for example, seeing a 16% drop in traffic and an 18% uptick in public transportation use. These cities use AI-driven systems that detect vehicles entering designated zones, allowing drivers to pay online. Now, while Bangkok's model is still being refined, he pointed out that public opinion shifted in other cities after implementation. Stockholm's approval rose from 21 to 67%, and London from 39% to 54%, suggesting that skepticism may give way to acceptance as the benefits become visible. With a tentative plan to start and target zones with electric train access, Bangkok could soon join a list of global metropolises successfully using congestion charges to reclaim their streets for the public good. But what do you think? Would a congestion charge in Bangkok improve daily commute? Or do you see it as just another cost for drivers? Let us know if you support a 20 baht flat fare on electric trains, or if you think there's a better solution to ease traffic and pollution in the city. Now, Phuket is facing a mounting waste crisis, with landfill sites at Sapan Hill reaching capacity as waste inflow far exceeds disposal abilities. In response, the Phuket City Municipality is ramping up efforts to expand landfill 4 and 5 to absorb overflow from the now bloated landfill 3. The deputy mayor visited the sites to check progress, emphasizing that these expansions need to wrap up by Friday to halt further odor issues as landfill 3 prepares to close. The numbers tell a stark story. The island's lone incinerator can only handle about half of the 1,400 tons pouring in each day from local government sources, businesses, and ever-growing tourism industry. This overflow has pushed an additional 400 to 500 tons of waste daily into landfills, straining capacity and increasing environmental concerns. Now, the deputy mayor is appealing to both residents and tourists to play their part by cutting waste at the source, especially by separating organic waste to lessen the load on Phuket's waste system. So how do you think Phuket can better tackle its waste crisis? Would stricter recycling measures work, or do we need some investment in waste technology? Let us know if you think there are other solutions Phuket should explore, and I'd love to know what you think about this down below in the comment section. Today's show is proudly brought to you by Ling, the easy path to hard languages. For a 7-day free trial, please click the link down below in the description. Former National Police Commissioner Siri Pasut has shared new insights into his meeting with ex-Prime Minister Thaksin, sparking fresh controversy over Thaksin's hospital stay during his prison sentence. According to Siri Pasut, when he visited Thaksin on the 14th floor of the Police General Hospital, he saw no signs of the severe health issues reportedly keeping Thaksin out of jail. Instead, Thaksin appeared relaxed, dressed casually, and free from any medical devices. In an interview with Amarin TV, Siri Pasut revealed the details of these encounters, claiming that only a maid was present on the floor to serve them coffee. He recalled that Thaksin had invited him to the hospital to request the withdrawal of a national anti-corruption commission complaint against then Prime Minister Sareta Thaksin. The meeting, held in a living room setting, took place under conditions Siri Pasut found highly irregular for a convicted prisoner supposedly under medical care. The encounter, which reportedly involved casual political discussions and even fruit platters, raised questions for Siri Pasut. He noted the absence of medical staff or corrections department officials and stated that Thaksin set up on the 14th floor seemed more like a private suite than a hospital room. Siri Pasut shared that he believed he was granted access due to his long history with Thaksin, spanning 5 decades. However, this connection came to a halt last year as Siri Pasut Thai Liberal Party parted ways with the Phua Thai-led coalition government when his party was excluded from cabinet positions. A Thai man has taken to social media to warn locals in Phuket about an alarming encounter his girlfriend experienced when a drunk foreign man unexpectedly entered her unlocked car, leaving her shaken. The incident, shared by Wuttipon Bank Pai Boon in a Phuket Facebook group dedicated to exposing reckless driver, occurred along Patong Beach on the night of November 11th. Now, according to Bank, his girlfriend had briefly left her black car sedan parked in the left lane to grab something from a roadside stall. Upon returning and sitting into the driver's seat, she found herself startled when a foreign man, appearing intoxicated and smelling of cannabis, entered her vehicle and sat down beside her, even leaving his shoes outside. Though unnerved, she quickly called the police and they arrived to remove the man from the car. However, after the officers began to leave, the foreigner attempted to re-enter the vehicle, leading the police to intervene once more to ensure her safe departure. Bank, reflecting on the event, acknowledged his girlfriend's mistake in not locking the car, but expressed gratitude for the assistance of nearby motorcycle taxi riders and the police. He noted that while the foreigner's intentions seemed benign, the situation could have escalated dangerously if the man had been hostile. The post has stirred discussion online, with some speculating that the foreigner might have mistaken the vehicle for a taxi. One local taxi driver commented that enforcing stricter regulations on unregistered taxis might prevent such misunderstandings in the future. But what would you do in a similar situation? Do you think locking your car immediately is enough? Or should there be more measures in place to ensure safety in busy tourist spots like Patong Beach? Share your thoughts or safety tips in the comment section. Thanks for tuning in, and special shout out yet again to Ling for sponsoring today's show, The Easy Path to Hard Languages. Check them out and start your 7-day free trial with the link in the description. See you next time.